How we doing, everybody?
Hola.
Welcome to another episode of Getting Jiggly With It. I'm Will.
I'm Marjorie.
And what are we playing today?
Marvel Zombies.
Marvel Zombies. So, of course, we did get our Marvel Zombies. Well, we didn't get our Marvel Zombies. I purchased a copy of Marvel Zombies, which, of course, you can click the link down below to Amazon. This is the Spinmaster version of Marvel Zombies. It is a smaller version. Doesn't have as many minis. Has less campaign, less missions, less tiles, less bystander. Less of everything, right? But the gameplay, I believe, is roughly the same. I don't know if there's that much of a difference between this and the Kickstarter version. Of course, we'll find out because we did the all-in pledge, so we'll get everything. Oddity's a little bit happier about this particular version as our first Marvel Zombies because we at least get to play the heroes first. Whereas if we would have gotten the Kickstarter version, we would have had to play the zombies first, which I think is going to be fun because in the comic books, that's what it was. The zombies were the story.
So.
Has miniatures. So I did paint my miniatures. I will have a video of how I did this quick painting technique. It's going around right now with a buzz term called slop chop. Slop chop. And it's basically just an underbase with speed paints over top of it. I've got that video. I'll go ahead and put that up. Plus, I've got an unboxing if you're curious about what comes in this set with some details on the minis and the components and so forth. With that said, we're going to go ahead and flip the camera over for those of you that haven't played Zombicide games. And we will go through a quick overview of how this particular version plays. And then we'll go ahead and get started with the tutorial, which says it should take about 30 minutes. And then we're going to go ahead and play the first mission. All right, so here we go. We are set up for a two-player game of Marvel Zombies. And why is that?
Because there are two players in this.
Two players.
City.
There are two heroes. Technically, there's four heroes with two players. So that's one thing you will notice is we do have four heroes on the game board. Although Black Panther's a little bit hard to see because he blends in with the board. I don't know. Oh, and I left him in the box. I don't know if the little color rings would make it any easier. But when you do play this, you will need to play all four characters, regardless of player count. So if you're playing 3 players, somebody will have to control 2. Or in the case of a 2-player, we're controlling 2 each. So in Marvel Zombies, what you're trying to do is accomplish an objective. So every objective is based on the mission. I do know people make their own special missions and special things. They also have games that they release on their website. So of course, for Halloween week, we will be playing the one that they released on their website, which is considered hard. So wish us luck hit subscribe, and you can watch us probably fail that one miserably. Hey, Thrill Jammin'. I'll be playing along with you tonight. Oh, so you got you a copy as well? Yeah, $35. You can't beat it. Like I said, if you are just joining, there is a link down below to our Amazon. Give us a couple bucks. We put that money towards Children's Miracle Network, just like we do anything that we earn, super chats, memberships, so forth. So what we're trying to do in this particular scenario is we need to get both of the objective tokens and rescue one of the two bystanders, while also either avoiding or taking out Iron Man, who is blocking our path. Normally, you won't have a spawn at the beginning. This particular scenario says to put one out. So on your turn, you can take a couple different actions. We get 3 actions total until we have leveled up to this yellow phase, which is based on XP that we gain from objectives or killing zombies. That's a good thing and bad thing. Good thing is we power up. Bad thing is, unfortunately, these zombies are going to spawn at a larger rate. So on our turn, we can move. We can open up doors, or I guess Hulk will smash through some doors. We can attack if there are zombies to attack. We can gain a trait card, which is a way to level up our characters and give us special abilities. We can power up, which gives us power, which is needed for certain abilities or to allow us to roll more die during an attack. We can interact with objects. We can rescue bystanders. And that is pretty much it. So the way each of our characters work is each character has a special ability and a attack, I guess. That's a named attack, right? So mine's Vibranium Claws. It's a melee attack. I must be in the same zone as an opponent. I get 2 die when I roll, and I need to hit a 3 or higher. My particular ability in the blue section is Hard Slash. Before attacking with Vibranium Claws, I can spend 1 power to have enemies suffer -1 toughness to a minimum of 1, and I can re-roll any die. So, or any dice, technically, I roll as many dice. So this is real good on the brutes, because the brutes take 2 to knock out. Walkers are only 1, so of course that doesn't do me much good. And runners are only 1, but they get to activate twice. The hero or the hero zombies are all going to be based on their cards. So Iron Man is a 4, and then he has a special ability as well. The second character I've got here is Spider-Man. So he is also melee, which is kind of weird because he's got his webs. You'd think he'd be able to like use it for ranged, but 3 die, so I get 1 additional die, but I do need to get 4 or higher. But once during my turn, I can spend a power that allows me to bring a bystander into an adjacent zone into my zone. So it's basically like, get over here. And then that's how that works. Now, Avidi's got the Wasp.
The Wasp. So the Wasp's sting is range. It can move up to 1 space with 2 dice.
Mm-hmm.
And the
target is what you have to get on the die for a hit. So 3
so it is
plus.
3 plus.
Mm-hmm.
And this.
You read your ability.
So diminutive size. Ignore target priority when attacking. Do not spend extra actions when leaving zones with enemies.
Okay. So normally, and that's one thing with the movement, if you want to move out of an area with zombies because they're going to attack you on the follow-up turn, you normally have to spend an extra action point to do so. She's going to be able to move out of those zones for free because you get tiny. And then also you get to change priority. So when you're attacking zombies, there's a priority order that you normally have to attack them in. So she can just basically attack anybody in any order.
Oh.
And then Hoquito.
Hoquito is melee.
Yep.
Can move 0.
Well, no, melee within 0, meaning it's got to be in your area.
Yeah. 3 dice and
4 plus.
4 plus for the
hits. Right. And then your ability.
Gamma Rage. You have 5 health. At the start of each of your turns, gain 1 power for each wound you have suffered.
So basically, Hulk, as he takes damage, is going to get more powerful. And again, having that power is very important because, again, you need that to roll extra die or to be able to use some of the heroic traits or even some of our upgraded abilities, which for you, it's just for rolling more die mostly. See, like with me, I needed to be able to use my abilities. So all my abilities require power. You don't have that, right? So for Hawk, it's just Hawk Smash. You just want to have a whole bunch of die. And I gave Audrey the probability characters because her dice rolling isn't too great. And I did watch Mike DeLisio on Dice Tower. They did a playthrough, and his rolling was horrible. But then he did one roll that wasn't his turn just to show that he can roll dice, and got like more hits than he had gotten the whole game. So that's our characters and what we can do. Then whenever we go into a room, so for example, we open this door, we're going to activate the zombies. And so that's what these little exclamation points are. We're going to reveal whoever this bystander is. In some missions, you're going to have to rescue a specific bystander. So you'd have to hunt down and find that bystander. And we do that by revealing the cards in the deck. Now, something I noticed today, and I didn't notice during the unboxing, the back of these cards are actually the back for the X-Men, which is really weird. Wasp has a great passive ability, be able to leave zones with zombies in them. Yeah, because if you get overwhelmed with zombies, you're basically stuck there unless you want to spend half your actions to get out of there. But yeah, I thought that was weird that they were the X-Men backs, but it kind of makes sense because the hero mode was the X-Men version of the game. All right, so we'll just reveal those. It's going to tell us which one of these zombies to add. And then on the zombies' turn, they're going to activate. They're going to try to come towards us based on line of sight. Then we're going to move the bystanders. They're going to try to come to us so we can rescue them. And then we're going to activate the spawn zones here and here, which will then, same thing, we'll draw from here. And we can get any of these zombies or even some more of the hero zombies. This being the tutorial, it should be pretty easy. We should be able to get through it. Like I said, it takes roughly 30 minutes. It isn't a turn order co-op, but it is fully co-op. So basically we can plan out how we want to move, what we want to do first, and then go from there. So with that said, I guess we need to talk about that dice that we don't have to roll.
We do it wrong.
We
are 20-sided extra life die for Children's Miracle Network.
Yep.
Because we support the niños through donations, and you can also do it using the links down below.
And we do have a giveaway. We uploaded that video earlier today, so we do have a giveaway for the two games that are back here in the background, which is a painted copy of Marvel United X-Men, as well as Trekking the World. So just go to that video. We have instructions of how to enter there, but I can tell you, go to the link below, make a donation. That's going to get you the most entries, but you can just go over to the video, leave the comment the way we've told you to leave the comment, and get entries that way as well. So I guess we need to go ahead and go. So we'd already planned out the first move, so I think we're going to do that, which is having Wasp go first so she can open up some doors for us and go pew pew.
So what is the first thing I do?
So, well, first thing you just move. So move one, and you want to open that door. So I will open that door for you. So you're busting the door in. Got these cute little door tokens. So now I do need to reveal everybody. All right, so the first one is 3 walkers are hanging out in there.
Wow, that's a lot.
That's a lot of walkers hanging out in there. And then this one here is 2 brutes. Actually, am I supposed to just reveal? Am I supposed to put all of them or just one? I think maybe it's just one. I think I might have done that wrong. I think when you reveal, it's just what that card is, because I don't remember on their gameplay it showing spawning in buildings, opening buildings, a single enemies waiting in buildings, draw resolve 1 spawn card. No, it shows multiple, so it is multiple. Okay, so you spawned it exactly how the card is. It's whatever XP level. Yep, so we do spawn everything. So we spawn 2 of these guys. And then who is the hero we can rescue? We can rescue Wong. So I do need to find Wong, and there is Wong. All right, so, and I guess we'll just leave this here. I don't know why I want to take that off. There we go. So we have Wong here. Oh, I guess because when Wong moves, I don't want to have to mess with moving that card too. All right. So for your third action, probably your best bet's just to go pew pew. Oh, I forgot one thing. At the beginning of the turn, the beginning of the round, we should have both gained, all of our characters gain 1 power at the beginning of the round. All right. So you currently get to spend, you can do 2 die, and you can go pew pew in there, which means you could technically take out 2. You could spend your 1 power if you wanted to pew pew 3 of them. Or try to pew pew 3 of them. I can't say you technically would pew pew all
I think
3.
I start with 2.
2, but you can spend your 1
See,
power to get 3.
Do you do now? Well, because
Or
there
you
are
save
many,
it. You save it for. Well, we can send somebody else in there to take them
so
out too.
just 2.
Okay. So Audrey's dice rolling isn't always
So-
the best.
I need.
You need a 3,
maybe.
3s and higher. So you got a 4 and a 0 or a 1. So one thing I
Mine are
do
0.
remember that the chomp means something different. I think in the zombie mode. And I think regular Zombicide it means something different, but in this it didn't say anything different. So you did take out one of the zombies, so that means that you do get 1 experience. All right, so that is Wasp's turn. So you flip over the little marker to show that she's gone.
Okay.
All right. So the question is, do we want Hulk to go in there and smash, or do we want? Well, I think I want to go into the brutes. So I want to send Black Panther into the brutes because I can reduce their toughness to make them easier to kill. So either Spider-Man or Hulk needs to go in there and take those guys out first.
Hulk.
Hulk, okay. So 1 and then 2 puts you in there, and then 3 is for attack. All right. So Hulk gets 3.
Hulkito.
You want
No?
and you want to spend your power? Remember, Hulk's going to be able to get lots of power as he starts getting damaged. So that's really what you want to spend your power for, is rolling more dice.
Oh, yeah.
Oish. So you needed 4 or higher?
See.
All right, so you got,
Nothing.
well, 1. You got a 5.
Oh, cinco.
So you get 1 experience. And then flip over your little thingy. Right. And then I guess I need to be able to get all the way in there. Well, actually, hang on. 1, 2. I wouldn't even be able to get in there and attack, technically. Because I can't. Yeah, because I can't. So it really doesn't matter who I send in there first then, because I can't attack on the same turn that I move in there. So I'll do Spider-Man there first, I think. 1, 2. Spider-Man goes there. Spider-Man gets 3. There's only 1 guy left, so 3's good. That's the other thing. The more guys there are, the more dice you want to roll. So for his third, he needs to get 4 or higher. So I only got 1, which there is only 1. So that is good. So he goes up to 1. And then for Black Panther, I will do 1, 2. I will get the objective, which basically gives him 5 experience, which that's kind of scary because that's very early in the game, almost going into yellow already.
Because of the box?
Yeah, because the box gave me 5 experience. All right, so one of us can go in here and get Wong. Wong, his ability is, if you get Wong, it's a permanent ability. After performing a melee attack, you can spend 1 power to re-roll any misses. That's pretty good. So that'd be really good on Hulk since you're going to be rolling lots of dice. Can Spidey pull Wong using his ability? Can't see if there's a door there. Yes, yes, actually I could. I could have. Yeah, there's an empty space here, so I could have technically pulled Wong in. But he's kind of good right now. Those guys are going to come after us instead of Wong. So, and I don't want to really waste my power to pull him in since we can just walk in there. All right, so unfortunately, we're going to get some zombies coming to visit. So these guys move. They only attack when they get double movement or if we were already in their zone. And since we weren't, they just come into our zone. Iron Man moves. He activates. He can't attack. So he activates again. And it says if he ends his activation at range 1 or 2 with line of sight to a zone with a superhero, he attacks that zone. So he's going to attack you for 1. So you are down to 2. Now, if any of us die, it's game over. So this is a very
What?
yeah. You kind of want to get out because you don't have a way to dodge, do you? No. No, we're gonna have to get Hulk and all of them out there to take him out on the next turn. Okay, now we need to spawn. So we'll spawn 1. Oops. Do they all have numbers on them? Or is that just so you know which order you're going in? That's number 1. That's the first one. Yeah, so then you can go and choose your order. Okay, because these all just have exclamation points. All right, so we do that one first. So we get 2 businessmen trying to go to work. And then we do the one up there with Iron Man, which is a runner, but it's only 1 runner, so that's not too bad. Just one of her. All right, and that is it. So now it's back to our turn. So we get our +1 power. +1 power, +1 power. All right, so I'm going to use my ability. So I'm going to go first. Oh, flip over to green so you know you can do it. I'm going to use my ability so that way I can reduce, brutal zombicide rule. Yeah, 1 death and everything's over. So I'm going to go ahead and before attacking with Vibranium Claws, you may spend 1 power to have the enemies suffer -1 toughness. So now they are only 1. And then there's 2 of them. So I'm going to go ahead and before I do that, because I'm in the zone, I'm going to, I kind of want to let you get Wong. So maybe I'm going to pull Wong in with Spider-Man next. So that way you can pick up Wong and then go out and beat up one Iron Man. So before I attack though, I'm going to get a heroic. So mighty, discard before attacking and spend 1 power to roll +3 dice. Oh, that's great. Okay, so I'm going to do that. I already spent 1 to make them weaker. And then I'm going to spend 1 so I can get +3 die. So I get 2 +3. We have our extra life die here because they only gave us 6 in the box. So I did a 6, a 4, a 4, a 4, and I only need 3s. So that would have been great to go up against Iron Man. Maybe I should have saved that +3. But that means both of these guys are gone. So he's gone, he's gone. I think everything is just always 1 XP. Yeah. So I get 2 XP for that. 1, 2. Now I did push this into yellow though. But that does mean I get 1 more action. So first action was attacking. Or no, first action was searching. Second action was attacking. My third action, I'm going to go out here. And then my 4th action, I'm going to go ahead and open that door, I think. Or should we get rid of the rest of these zombies first? No, I think we're good. So we're going to open that door. And then there's 2 spawns in there. So we get a brute. Oh, that's not good. So brute. And then he activates, which means he comes in here. And then 1 runner. And she's just chilling out in there with the brute. All right, so that is Black Panther's turn. So then I wanted to get you Wong. So I'm going to spend 1 power to get Wong in here for you so you can rescue him. So that's 1. And then 2 puts me outside. And I think 3, I'm just going to, because I don't have range, so I think 3, I'm just going to do this. I got focus, discard before attacking, add +1 to dice results, and ignore target priority for this attack. Okay, so it gives me +1 to all my dice, right? Which is really good for Spider-Man because he needs a 4. So that's actually pretty good. All right, so both of my guys have gone. So, yeah, so you want to rescue Wong first for your first action.
Yeah.
All right, so that gives you his ability.
After performing a melee attack, you may spend 1 power to re-roll any misses.
All right, so that's 1. So
I need to roll 3.
Well, you can't attack anybody there.
Oh, he's no.
No, yeah, you did that. So that was 1. That was your first action. You're not going to be able to attack because
That is nobody.
yeah, I mean, if you leave, you're not going to have anybody to attack. So, it's beginning of your turn. Oh, you haven't taken any hit points yet. Okay, so 2 would put you in here, and really, 3 would be just probably a heroic trait, the same as I did. Because if you move up there, then they're both going to attack you and not leave. Plus, this is going to spawn, which isn't good. So here's better because we can divide up the damage.
So I get 1.
All right.
Agile.
Agile. All right.
Agile. Discard when enemies enter your zone. Immediately move 1 zone, ignoring enemies.
Okay, so you can escape a zone, which really isn't good for Hawk. We don't want Hawk to run away. All right. So with Wasp, you have 2 options. You can pew pew, and you can keep pew pewing technically, but you need 4 hits. You don't even roll enough die for that. But maybe if you find something first, that might be helpful.
Okay,
or you can go in and go after the weak guys in there.
So
that's a 2, and that's a 1.
I think I can do that.
The guys, you want to shoot the guys in there? Well, do you want to do this first? See if this helps.
See.
All right.
Resourceful. Discard before attacking and gain 1 range.
Which doesn't help you right now because they're right next to you. But that's good you got that because you need the range. All right. Okay. So you can technically attack twice. It's just whether or not you want to. You're definitely going to need to add an extra die, minimum, because just to get rid of him, you're going to need 2 hits.
Did you move this to 2?
Yeah, I've already used all mine. So you should be at 2. Yeah, so you could either spend 2 to roll 4 die, spend 1 to roll 3.
I'm going to spend them all. Okay. So I need 1, 2, and 1, 1?
Yeah, but the brute dies first. So if you get 2, you'll knock out the brute. If you get 3, you'll knock them both out.
Okay.
All right, so what do you need? 3 or higher? So 1,
yes.
2, 3 hits. You got 2 6s there. Woohoo! So 2 experience for you. Got rid of both of those guys. All right, so that was your second action, right? That was only your second action. So you have 1 more. Since you're injured, do you want to go into that? You want to just go hide in the building?
I'm injured, yes.
All right. Because you can still pew pew through the door.
Okay, so I'm going to be like that.
There you go. So now you're protected.
And I heal now? Or when?
There's no healing. There's no healing. Now, some of the Zombicide games do have healing. I don't think there's any healing items in the Marvel one.
So I'm never going to go back to 3?
That's why I said that the game is easy. You've noticed the game is really easy, but it's hard because of that. That one rule is why most people lose Zombicide. All right. So we'd finished our turn. So now it is the bad guy's turn. So enemies activate their actions, move depending on the situation. It doesn't say what order you're supposed to activate in, so I guess it really doesn't matter. So they're going to move 1 because they only get to move once. She gets to go twice. So once she's moving in, second time she's attacking. It's best if you take the hit because then you're going to get more power next turn, right?
1 hit.
Yep. And then Iron Man's going to move
1
for his
power
first
now?
action.
No.
And then he's in range 0, so he doesn't attack. And then he's going to take his first action, or his second action, which is attack. He'd rather just take it again. Yeah, I mean, you'll put you where we start with.
But then when do I get the 2?
At the beginning of your turn. Yeah, so at the beginning of your turn, you're going to have tons of power to beat up on Iron Man. You're going to have all that extra power at the beginning of your turn.
But I don't move it now?
Not yet, no.
But so I have to remember it's 2?
Yes. Yep. All right, so spawn point 1. Oh, no. Hero zombie. We got Capitan America. At least he doesn't activate. At least it's not hero and then hero zombie and then activate. Capitan America. Oh, but they're gonna activate. So this isn't good. So 2 of these, and then they're gonna. Well, luckily they only. Well, no, luckily they only activate once. So they're just coming in. Okay, everybody come in.
Wow. Everybody's in the same.
Yeah, everybody get in here so Hulk can smash on his turn. All right. So now it is flip over our thingies. Increase by 1. Everybody increases by 1. And yeah, so Black Panther has extra actions.
And not this yet?
That stays.
No,
that went by 1.
By 1.
Yeah, we're going to have you go first because the priority order is zombie heroes have to be hit first. So it's best for you to hit him first. Yeah, we don't want you to move out of the zone. There's a heroic trait card. Okay, so there's a healing heroic trait. I didn't read them all. So okay, so there's a heroic trait to heal. In most of them, it's like a healing potion or a first aid kit or something like that.
Okay.
So you kind of have to search and find it. All right. So yeah, we want Hulk to smash. So you added 1 for the turn. Now add 2 because it's your turn. All right. So now you get to smash. So you're gonna spend it all. You need 4. You need to get 4 hits of 4 or higher.
So
now before that, you could get a card though first. You want to get
yes.
Just in case it might help.
True Grit. Discard when enemies move into your zone. Perform 1 free attack action targeting your zone.
That would have been good last turn. Oh well.
And this can be used anytime?
Yeah.
Once?
Yeah, it's once and you discard it. So you can try to attack now to take him out, or you could search again for another heroic trait.
And that would be my second action.
That'd be your second of 3.
And then have 1. Yes.
We're trying to get that +3 dice one. Or the one that says increase everything by 1. This focused one's a good one too.
Discard inspirational. Discard during your turn and spend 1 power. Another superhero within range 1 may immediately perform 1 free action.
Oh, so you spend 1 power and then
somebody else.
I can immediately I can immediately perform a free action.
Okay, I just have to try to not to forget what I have.
So now I'm wondering with my hard slash if this is permanent or if it's just for me. Right? So hard slash before attacking, which is me, I can spend a power to reduce the toughness by 1 and may reroll. Oh, and may reroll any dice. So it's me. So it's just for me. Okay. I was wondering if I attacked first, would it reduce it and be a permanent -1, but I don't think it is. But you could technically, after you attack, you could have me attack right afterwards. But all right. So yeah, spend it all. So that would give you 7 dice.
4, 5, 6. ¿Qué? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah, so I give you 7 dice. All right, so spend your power. All right, so we have 6 dice, so you'll have to re-roll 1 of them. A miss, just re-roll a miss after you roll. So roll all of them. Oh.
This is 7.
No, you had 4 plus 3, 7.
Oh, no, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oh, we have 8 die now. Okay. I was remembering the original was 6. All right, so what do you need? Force? 1, 2, 3. Oh.
So I can reroll 1? Oh my god.
No.
Sí, ¿por qué no?
No, you don't. No, you don't get a reroll unless one of these lets you reroll.
I thought you said I could reroll. No, I got something that lets me reroll. Sí.
Oh yeah, when performing an attack, you may spend 1 power to
power.
reroll. And he misses. Oh, I forgot about that. So you wouldn't have wanted to spend all of your power. All right, want to rewind? Rewind.
Sí, rewind.
All right, rewind. All right, so now you have 1 power. All right, so now you're only rolling 6. 6. All right, we're not cheating or anything.
It doesn't look...
1, 2, 3, 4. Didn't even need to reroll. Didn't even need to reroll. All right.
But I have not used it. So it's just...
Yeah, well, he's permanent. All right, so Iron Man is muerte, es no más.
Capitán
So
América.
that gets you 4 experience for Hulk. Now, technically, yes.
You mean 4 get to 4
You get
or 4 more?
4 more.
So 5.
Now, technically, you can use Wong if you want to spend that power to reroll both of these and see if you can take out any of those guys. So you want to spend that last power to see if you can take out any of them.
Okay, let's do it.
Because if you do that, that'll get you to where you get 1 more action. All right. All right, let's go. 3 and 3, and you need a 4. Of course. All right. Well, that's fine.
Do I lose anything?
Yeah, you're 1 power.
See?
All right. So Wasp can pew pew through the door.
But through this door.
Technically, to win, all we have to do is get that objective in there and then make it to here. All of us have to make it out.
So I can go
we
there.
won.
I
Okay.
mean, Wasp can go there.
Yeah, you could go 1, 2, and then 3 would bring you back in the zone with us.
Big one.
That's fine.
1.
So 1, so you get that. Oh, we forgot to reveal this guy earlier. Oh, it's Sharon Carter. There she goes.
This give me something.
5 experience. Hey, it's home rules. All about having fun. Yeah, that's the main thing with us playing. It's all about home rules. This is a co-op game. It's from both of us. We're just here to have fun. If we realize something was better than what we actually did, we're going to rewind. We need the rewind sound effect. All right, so that was 1. 2 was exploring, and then 3 would be coming back. Yeah.
I thought I was gonna make it out.
No. Were you at 1? I think you're supposed to be at 1. All right. So flip your thingy over. All right. So I can either try to take these guys out. We need to take these guys out so we can start running. So Vibranium Claws doesn't help me, but I get 4 actions. So I only have 2 die though. I have such a low amount of die. That's right. I get 4 actions. I'm gonna keep attacking. So attack. There's 1. Action number 2 gets rid of both of them. So action 2, action 3, action 4. And then I took out 3 people there, so that puts me at 10.
Woohoo.
And then I go 1, 2, 3. I think to exit is an actual action. Where's the exit? I can't remember if the exit is an action or it's just when you're there, you basically take the action. Move, open doors, move. Open door. I think it's in the winning section. You hit yellow, so you do get 1 more action.
Yes.
Because you leveled up. So.
Oh, I did that before.
Yeah, when you leveled up.
Yes. I was...
So I forget. You get the benefit immediately from leveling up.
Okay.
It's not like you get it the next turn. It's a free action to exit. Okay, so that means Spidey made it out.
Ooh.
All right, and then I've used up all that. All right, so you guys are.
Behind.
Cap is gonna hit you guys. There's nothing we can do about that. All right, so they're gonna take 1 action, which is fine. They're not gonna get you. Cap's gonna take 1 action. It's not there. He's gonna take a second action. There. What's his ability? When his zone is attacked, roll 1 die for each successful hit on a 5+ can. Okay, so his shield, he blocks. All right, but that's fine. He's not gonna hit you. He's not got range. He's not gonna shield throw at you. All right, we need to spawn there. So it's just 1 runner. Just a runner. There she is. All right, no superhero. All right, that's fine. 2 runners. Now, for Wasp, it's not a big deal because she can just kind of go through them without losing a step. So Wasp technically can get out. That means Hulk's got to take care of both of those by himself, which he should be able to do because you're going to get power, right? Okay. Right, so flip over, +1 power to everybody. Boop, boop, boop. All right, so I'll just do Black Panther, so he gets out. All right, Wasp will be able to get out because she can go right through them. So 1, 2, 3. So Wasp gets out. Hoquito, lo siento. Hey, JF. Scenario 0. We'll play scenario 1 in about 2 minutes once Hoquito gets out. All right. So Hoquito, first action is to move into the zone. Action uno.
Okay, then.
Oh yeah, it's the beginning of your turn, so you get your two extra power. Yep. 1, 2. All right. And then you're gonna spend all of that. So you get, how much do you get? 3 more. So you get 6. You want the extra life die? Are they your lucky die?
Yeah.
All right.
So I need 2 4s?
1. Yes, 2 4s. That's all you need. 2 4s. But remember, you have Wong. Oh, but we spent all that power. Give me 1 die back, just in case. Just in case. So that'll leave you with 1. I keep forgetting you have Wong.
I do too.
All right.
Just 1.
Just
so
1,
I need
but
to
spend that 1 power.
Oh, come on.
No, spend the 1 power.
I need to reroll.
You reroll your misses. So you reroll all your die that missed.
No more.
Reroll your misses. Yeah, any misses. Wong's powerful.
I thought it was 1 misses. 1 miss.
Nope, all your misses. I already took out 1. Took out the 2. All right, so you get 2 more experience.
And
So
I
1,
got
2,
a 1
which gives you your
action.
extra action. So that was 2, 3, 4, and you escape. There we go. So that is the tutorial. So we're good enough to beat the tutorial. So give us a minute. We're going to go ahead and get set up for the first mission because, you know, this was just too easy. Not really. Not really. All right. So if you want to put all of the shuffle all these
But we're
together.
gonna keep.
We're going to switch out 1 character. So I'm going to switch out Spider-Man for Winter Soldier. And then you want to switch out Wasp for Vision.
Okay.
All right. Got that. Get all the doors that we've busted open. All right. So the map's going to get bigger now. You don't love Vision? Throw Jamin says he doesn't love Vision. What's Vision's power?
Vision.
No, his power. His power is Vision. He can see things. So we need 4V, which we got. We need 1R. If you can hand me the other 2 tiles. What fell off? Oh, the exit. I need 1R, 1V, 1R. That goes a key. And then we need, what's this one down here? 3R. And that goes like this.
So this instead of Wasp, you said?
Yeah, do Vision instead of Wasp. I think not having Hulk is almost a death sentence if we don't take Hulk with us. Because he has the most hit points and you can send him in to tank things. He barely doesn't fit on our screen. And then this one is
We start with
1R.
how much power?
We
All
start
of it?
with
Or 0?
0. We start with 0. All right, so we got that. All right. Okay. All right, so we have an objective in here. We forgot to read the flavor text on the first mission. That's all right. We'll read the flavor text for this mission. One there. One there. One
So
here. And then we have spawn point 1 is over there in between the 2 roads on the left. Just right here. Yeah, 1. Exit is at the top. Spawn point there. And spawn point there. Oh, but we do get the fun part. We get the Avengers sign. We can throw it. You take it and you throw it at a big pile of zombies, and it hits them all. We all start in the middle.
I wonder what this. Oh, we start there.
Yeah, we all start in the middle on this one. Where did my Winter Soldier go? Winter Soldier is good too. I like Winter Soldier. Winter Soldier basically gets to automatically take out 1 zombie every turn. I mean, if there's zombie in his zone, he's going to take it out like automatically. All right. So put me back down to 0. 0. Shuffle. Back up to max hit points. Yep. All right. I will shuffle the bystanders. Let me make sure that I don't need a specific bystander. Find and rescue pepper pots. So I do need pepper pots. Okay, so pepper pots. And then I need to take 3 other random. 1, 2, 3. I wonder if they'll release the zombie core box in retail also. See, I don't know. Like, Spin Master likes the smaller games, right? They didn't release all the different expansions for Marvel United because the regular Marvel United didn't do so well. I would say they really had CMON make this box to see how well it does. So as long as it does well, I could see them releasing the $100 box. But otherwise, I don't see it, unfortunately. I would say it's, not worth their time and investment to do it. Because it really is. It's all up to Spin Master, CMON doesn't really have a say in it. Okay. That's all shuffled. Now, this is the one thing I can't wait until we get the other expansions, because right now there's only 4 bad guys, and I could feel like there are 4 zombie heroes. I feel like this could get old quick. And also, you could lose a game, unfortunately, if you get Doctor Strange or Scarlet Witch near the beginning. Maybe not Doctor Strange as much, but Scarlet Witch is like an almost instant game over, because she makes you re-roll your hits. So any hit is you have to re-roll with Scarlet Witch.
I did shuffle those.
Oh, you shuffled these 2? All right. Lo siento. Tú es
You don't
correcto.
trust me shuffling.
No, I trust your shuffling. Actually, I trust you. I guess we're gonna have to put these maybe to the right now, since the boards came down. All right. Oh, and set us back to 0 experience. All right. So I think we are set up to go for mission numero 1. We will be playing mission 1 tonight, and then, like I said, we'll be playing the special mission that they released on CMON's website for Halloween week. I can't remember the exact day, but if you go to our community tab, I've got a list of what we're playing when. All right, so here we go. I guess we should read the first one just so we have that beginning flavor text. All right. Scarlet Witch, you'll have to use a ranged attack. She makes you reroll all hits in her zone. Oh, it's in her zone. So I wonder if the Dice Tower was playing her wrong, because I can't remember if they had Wasp attack or not. All right. So the first one, the first flavor text. Reports are coming in of an outbreak of some kind in New York. People are turning on each other, eating each other. Some are saying there are even superheroes who have fallen to this plague. Even a world of superpowers and magic, something like that isn't possible, right? So that was the first one. And then the special setup is the rumors are true, and that's why you put a superhero out at the very beginning. All right. Then the flavor text for Mission 1 Outbreak. It was worse than we feared. This virus has infected anyone it has come in contact with, civilian and superhero alike. Even Tony Stark has joined the ranks of the undead. There's no time to lose. We must act. We have to secure the escape of as many civilians and gather many supplies from the infected zones as we can. Maybe Miss Potts knows why this is happening. Hopefully we can find some means of containing this outbreak. So, rescue operation. Accomplish in any order. Take all objectives. So we have to get all 3 objectives, or all 4 objectives. We have to go to all 4 buildings and get all the objectives. Last time we didn't have to. Or no, we did last time. And then find and rescue Pepper Potts. So one of these 4 is Pepper Potts. We have to find and rescue her. Then escape via the exit with all superheroes and Pepper Potts. Any superhero may leave the zone for free at the end of the turn as long as there's no enemies in it. Oh, so that's where it says it's a free action. It's in your setup. Special setup. Threaten civilians. Shuffle Pepper Potts and 3 bystanders. We already did that. Special rules. Gearing up. Each objective gives us 5 experience. I'm buying that version as the actual game tutorial since I know it will get old quick, probably even before I get to play all the missions in it. Yeah, so I don't know how much we're going to do, but we've got Undead or Alive coming as well as the full all-in Galactus Devourer pledge of this. So I'm hoping Anthony's liking it because that was a lot of money. If not, I'll play it all solo. Although playing solo with 4 characters would be.
I'm liking it.
Audrey's liking it because it's Marvel. So I can almost guarantee you, Undead or Alive, maybe not as much because of the theme. The gameplay is the exact same though. So, do you like westerns, cowboys and horses and maybe?
Maybe.
I guess we'll see. maybe that'll be Extra Life, maximum effort. Goal for next year. We get to $2,000 raised next year. No, if we unlock our $10,000 lifetime achievement coin, we give away a whole Kickstarter copy of Undead or Alive.
Ooh.
All right. So here we go. We're having a little powwow. I didn't even notice that we made them all kind of. All right, guys, what are we gonna do? This is crazy. All right. So let's read the new abilities we have. So Winter Soldier, each time I'm in combat, I use my combat blade. I automatically eliminate a walker or runner in my zone. I only get 2 dice, but I get a 3+. And then what is vision?
Adaptive strategy. When drawing heroic traits, you may draw 2 and select 1.
Oh, that's nice. So when you're doing the search, you can make sure you pick the right ones. Okay. Shuffle, which isn't very easy with these tiny little cards. All right.
Well, it says shuffling the other back into the tray.
Yeah, the one you didn't choose, you just shuffle it back in. All right, so none of the doors are specifically locked. I do know in the next tutorial, Oscorp, that's the one Dice Tower played. Certain doors are locked and you can't get into them. All right, so I'm gonna go for Gusto. So if I go 1, 2, if I do 2, I can open up the door. You have range, so same thing. You can pew pew. But yours is ranged 1, so you wouldn't be able to pew pew here. Is there a door you would be able to? So you could pew pew here or pew pew there.
But there is no. Oh, this is the door?
Yeah, it's the door. All right. I'm gonna go. I mean, if you want to go check that one out, I'll check this one out, and then we'll see what's in here to determine where we send our other peoples.
Okay.
All right. So I'm gonna take Black Panther. I'm gonna do 1, 2 to open the door. Broken the door. And then we got to reveal the zombie. So it is 2 runners. And then reveal the hero. The hero that we can rescue is Sharon Carter. So that is not Pepper Potts. So for my 3rd action, I'm going to get a heroic trait. Oh, I forgot we should have all gotten our +1 power. +1 power at the beginning of the round. I got Courageous. Discard during your turn and spend any amount of power. Heal the same amount of wounds. Oh, so we found the healing one. So that's good. We found the healing one. And there's only 2 of those. That's another problem. So Third Jam is like mentioned that this card's in here, but there's only 2 of them. So it's like until you get through this entire deck, you're not going to get another heal. So you really got to play very carefully. And I think, so this one, you got to play very carefully. But we also have V Sabotage, which is all about being sneaky and being very careful. So it kind of plays the same. All right, so you're going to take in there. I'll keep the vision for range so you can pew pew through the door. So 1, 2 is to open the door. Nope, you don't go in.
Oh, just open the door.
Just open the door. Yep. Open the door. All right, so there's Pepper Potts. So that's good because that's our objective.
And then
there is a bad guy that's going to spawn in there. Oh, and only 1 bad guy, so she's easy to pew pew. All right, so that was 1, 2, so your 3rd action, pew pew.
pew pew.
All right, so you get 3 die which should be enough to take out that one runner.
So not 4, 3, just.
Yeah, it's only one in there. Again, the
So I
spinning
need
the
one
power.
4.
Yeah, 1 4. When you need it, you can't get it. All right.
1
1
4.
4. All right. So you killed her, and you get 1 experience. All right. So, I'm going to, let's see here. So if I go 1, 2, you really need that 4th action when they're this far away. Because 1, 2, 3, I wouldn't rescue or find anything. But I'd be in here for my next turn to do.
Why not here?
I do, yeah. I mean, I could do 1, 2, 3, but then I'm in here and they're going to attack me on the next turn. Oh, but they get double activation. That's not good. So even going in here, they'd activate once, activate twice. Oh, but they wouldn't attack me because they have to activate an attack first. Yeah, so I'm going to do that because I can take them both out because of my ability. Over here, vision. All right, so I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, which I'm going to hide in here and protect Miss Carter. All right, so that was all for the Winter Soldier. And then what's Hulk gonna do? So he could rescue, or I don't think we want to open up anything else because this time, remember, we're gonna have zombies spawning from 3 different spots. So you can go in there and you could rescue her, and I don't know, would that be 3, 1, 2? So you could rescue her. You could search that box first. Box gives you 5 XP, which I don't think we want to get a lot of XP yet. Her ability, once during your turn, you can spend 1 power to draw a heroic trait. So basically it allows you to get a heroic trait for a power. I don't know if it'd be better to give it to him or give that to Vision.
Then he's gonna rescue her.
Okay. So you get Pepper Potts or Hulkito. All right. And then that was your 3rd action, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, so flip your thingy. All right, so now we are on the zombies' turn. So we only have these zombies to activate. Activate once.
I get experience?
For rescuing, no.
Aww.
Because you get this power up, so that's kind of your experience. All right. Bystander doesn't need to activate because I'm already in there with them. That's it. All right, so 1, that one way up there. Oh, who is it? Oh,
oh, I'm scared of her. She's mean.
She's mean. Yeah, we saw Into the Multiverse of Madness. That's the Multiverse of Madness version of Scarlet Witch there. She's only got 3 hit points, but superheroes must reroll hits while in her zone. So that's actually fine because you are ranged, so you can pew her and not have to reroll your hits. So that's fine. Like I said, I think the Dice Tower played it wrong. I think they were. Then again, I don't know if they were playing with the Wasp or Vision. They might not have been. Mike was Spider-Man. No, they were because Z was playing Wasp. Because it'd be stupid not to take at least 1 ranged and Hulk. Mm-hmm. Like you're basically forced to take 1 range and Hulk. The other ones are just icing on the cake. All right, spawn this one. Oh wow, 4 and they activate. Means they all come in here to play with. They're like, hola, we're having a party. Es un fiesta. Cha 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 cha. Oh, 4 of them. Oh, and the brute. 1, and then activate. They're gonna go towards the. There's no heroes in line of sight, so they're just gonna move wherever we want them to move. So he's gonna move there. Yeah, because this door is still shut, so he can't come. He wouldn't come in that door. Okay. All right, so that's everybody. So we flip over. All right, we all get 1 power. 1 power. All right, so I'm going to attack these chicas. I'm going to go ahead and spend. I only need to attack 1, so basically, I'm going to attack, which means I automatically get rid of 1, which gets me 1 experience. So that was found out when you do your eliminate action. The designers did say during the Dice Tower chat that eliminate counts as a kill, so you still get your 1 experience. And then, do I want to roll 2 dice or 3? There's only 1 girl there, but I have no way to modify that. So actually, before I do that, 1 action's attack, 2, no, that's 1, 2, 3 is everything that's in there. Yeah, I'm going to spend 1 power to get 1 more die. I need a 3 or higher. Ooh, I got a 3, a 1, and a 1. Wow, good thing I spent that extra, huh? So get rid of her. So I'm at 2. And then for my next action, I'm going to rescue Sharon Carter. Sharon Carter, after performing a ranged attack, you may spend 1. Oh, dang it. Never mind. Hang on. I don't want to rescue her.
You must.
That's for vision. You have to rescue her. It's for ranged. Perform a ranged attack. You can spend a power to reroll your misses. So vision needs to come get her. Well, we can walk her out that way as long as there's no zombies. So I will get the objective, which gives me 5 experience. 2.
Why does it have done this?
I think they all. Oh, because it gives you an attack ability. I think that's what that means. She doesn't give you. No, I don't know what that means. That's a good question. Where's the card overview? Bystanders was like near the back. It was like on page 20. Oh, identified by a punch symbol on their card, combat bystanders put up some resistance against the zombie hordes. Each time a combat bystander would suffer a wound, they roll 1 die on a 5. Okay, so basically they only have 1 hit points, and normally a zombie would be able to eat them. Oh, I was just double checking. Yeah, okay. So that's what JF commented earlier about buying.
So
this
if you're not ranged, you get her.
You don't. I didn't read her ability before I did that, so that's fine. So my second action was this, which then leveled me up. So now I actually have 2 more actions. So action number 3 is going to go here. Oh, these doors are locked. That door's shut, so he's not going to come through there. And then I don't think I want to go out there and play with. Oh, but that means Black Panther takes everything if he doesn't kill them all. All right, so I'm going to do 4. That way I can split the damage with Black Panther if he can't kill them all. Okay, so that is Winter Soldier's turn. All right, you going to go after Scarlet Witch?
Yes.
All right.
So I can just roll.
Well, do you want to search first?
Yes, I don't have anything.
All right, so you get 2 because your vision, right? That's your ability.
And choose 1.
Choose 1.
Do I read them?
Well, no, you just choose whichever one you want. All right. And then shuffle.
So, discard during your turn. Perform 1 free power up action.
Oh, okay, so that gives you +2 power up if you discard that now, which puts you at your max. Right. So discard that. So it puts her at her max. All right, so you need 3, and it doesn't matter if you miss, unlike somebody in melee. We're doing WandaVision here. It's husband and wife squabble. All right, so you get 3 by default. How much power do you want to spend? All of it?
I need
to take her
4.
out. You need 3. You need to get 3 hits.
So I need 3 4s.
You
or
need
3 3s.
3 4s.
3 4s, yes. I think I'm gonna spend
just to take her out.
Oh yeah, see.
All right, so spend all 4 of your power.
So
we'll get you your extra life die, 1 more. So spend your power.
All right. 3 4s. 4 3s. 3 4s.
3 4s. 3 4s. There we go. Once she gets above 6 dice, she can't hold them all in her hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You really wanted her gone. What did she do to you? Did she burn the chicken for dinner or something? So she is gone. That gets you. That gives you 3 experience. Para los niños. That's what it is. You know how evil she was in Multiverse of Madness to your kids, so you're taking it out on her.
See.
All right, so you got 4 experience. That was your second action. So you actually have 1 more action to go. So you could.
I need her.
Yeah, so you want to come back.
But if I go here.
He's going to come and attack you next turn.
Yeah. If I go here. See, I can't go there.
Yeah, but that's...
Wait.
Yeah, kind of.
If I...
I mean, if you don't want to
If I start... Oh, but...
yeah, you could open...
There.
Well, no, you can't open that door because it's in this square. This one doesn't have a door.
And what if I move just red for now?
Those guys are going to spawn there.
Then no. What if...
Now, he's not going to attack. He just gets 1 activation. He'll just be in the same square as you. Okay. So technically, you're right. You can go there for your 4th one. Okay. Let's turn you that way so we know that's the way you're heading. All right. So flip your token. All right. So what do we got left? All right. So we got Black Panther in here trying to beat up on 4 guys with 2 dice. Discard during your turn. Spend any amount of power. Heal the same. So this is healing, which is fine. All right. So I'm going to do a heroic trait first. Discard when attacking and spend 1 power. Enemies suffer -1 toughness. That's my default ability. This card doesn't even do me any good. I'm just going to discard it now. It doesn't do. You can only have 2 cards total. Oh, last game when you had 3, you can only have 2 total. I forgot about that.
See.
Yeah, that's my actual ability, so that didn't do me any good. I'm not going to move out of that zone, so I'm going to do 1 attack with using all my power with 4 dice. And then if I need to attack again, I'll attack with 2 dice. So 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hits. That's not bad. So I got rid of 3 of them. 2, 3, which gives me 3 experience. And then I'm going to, I guess, attack that 1 last guy there. See if I can get him. Woohoo, got a 5. Adios. All right. So that was my 3rd action with Black Panther.
No, Jorquito.
All right. So he's going to, get that. Pick that up. It's just pick it up. Gives you 5 experience.
I was at 0?
Yeah, you hadn't done anything yet. Except for Rescue Pepper. All right, so that's 1.
1.
2. 3. We just hang out here and just wait till this guy comes in.
Hola, amigos.
Or prep yourself for the next turn by being up there.
But that was 3.
1, 2. Okay, that was 3. Okay. All right. That guy's turn. All right, so he's going to activate because he's the only one on the board. He's coming to hang out with you guys. Probably not the best of ideas, but no one said a living, walking dead had a good brain. Brains. Peggy's or Sharon's going to come this way towards the heroes. All right, time to spawn. Oh, bystander in danger. So a bystander, which is Happy Hogan, is going to show up here. And then we do... So any of us at yellow? I'm at yellow. Spawn 1 bystander, then activate all walkers within range 1. There's no walkers within range 1. Okay. So we have a new guy to rescue. Happy Hogan. Once during your turn, you may spend 1 power to push all enemies in your zone into an adjacent zone. Which I think works with your Thunderclap, doesn't it?
When attacking with Smash, you may replace your base.
Your base.
Dice with 1 die
For
each enemy in the zone before any bonuses.
So what that does is once you get to that level, the number of dice you roll is equal to the number of bad guys in your zone. So like this would kind of work good because like say there was about a bunch of guys here, you would basically use this ability to push all the enemies into that zone, then you would move into that zone with all of them. Like, I think I saw on, I think it was one of the Quackalope gameplays that happened. They had a Hulk, and I think he was rolling like 12 die. There was like 12 dies in that spot.
Wow.
All right. So that is there. Happy just popped up there. 1, 2 is over here, which is fine. Just one little old brute. So he goes there. And then the bottom, 2 little old brutes. Just a couple brutes. All right, one there, one there. All right, 2 brutes. They're just, they're just trying to repair the roads. It's kind of a mess.
Yeah.
They're part of damage control. All right, so we flip over our thingies, and we get 1 power plus 1 power plus 1 power. All right, and yeah, because you haven't lost any hit points yet. We're doing pretty good. So what do we got? We got both those objectives, and we got that. You're still trying to get her.
So you have two objectives and 2 bystanders on that one.
Well, we don't need any more bystanders. We just have to get the objectives and Pepper. And we got Pepper so early. So technically, yeah, we just need to get both those objectives and make it to the exit. Although we do need to beat that guy up first. So you can beat up that guy. Probably not with Vision, because you want Vision to get Sharon, right?
Oh,
because he'd be 1, 2, pick. So you'd rather just do Vision first, because that's going to use up all of his things, right? 1, 2, and then rescue her for 3. So that uses everything for Vision. Okay, now you can do Hulk. That was the one where it allows you to get +1 range.
Right. 1. After performing a range attack, you may spend 1 power to reroll.
Reroll your misses.
That's good.
That's
for
good.
me.
Rerolling misses is always bien.
And then attack him.
Why not? How many die are you gonna roll? You only really you get 3. You get 3, and there's 1 guy.
I need to.
Now he's toughness 2 though. He's got 2 hit points.
Yeah.
So he's
I need 2 4.
You need
2 4.
2
no, 4 2s.
2 4s. 2 4s.
2 4s.
Yeah, you need to hit him twice. A 4
no,
is a hit.
then I need to spend. Those, I think.
Okay.
Use extra life.
Extra life dice. Okay.
2 4s.
2 4s. One, 2, 3, 4. 4 4s. All right, so he is gone. That gives you 1 XP. So how those guys are underneath of the book. It's kind of.
And that was me first action.
That was your first action. Yep. So you could do.
Look here.
Are you? Did you level up yet? Oh, you're still in them. You're still in the blue.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you could go 2.
And open the door.
3 would open the door. Mm-hmm. All right. So now we need to flip that over. The blue card. And who is it?
Is J. Jonah Jameson.
J. Jonah Jameson. That's the guy that doesn't like Spider-Man. What's his ability?
If enemies spawn within range 2 before any rush, you may spend 1 power to move 1 zone, ignoring enemies.
You didn't want to open that building. Tony Stark coming to play. All right. Ooh, that's not good either.
Where does this one go?
Right here.
With you.
Right there. Yeah, that looks like a fun place to play. All right, I don't have any range. 1, 2, 3, but I do. But he can go 4, and he automatically takes one of them out. Okay, so I'm going to do that with Winter Soldier. 1, 2, 3. And then for my 4th action, I'm going to attack, which means I automatically take one of those guys out. All right. Oops, I forgot where I was in the yellow, so technically it's level 5. Means there's 5 of those guys in there. Let me make sure I did the spawns right earlier. I did 2. It should have been 3.
Oh,
That's why I said it escalates. And then this was 1, and it should have been. It's still 1. Luckily on that one. Do we get do we get do we get an extra bystander if it's level 2?
Sure.
No, it just means all walkers activate. And that's I even said that. I said all walkers activate, but then for some reason on the next 2 I forgot to look at the color. All right, but that's fine. I took out 1 guy there. Discard during your turn, spend any amount of power, and that's for my heal. Okay. Oh no, he doesn't have that. He has that. All right, so I took out 1. There's what, 4 guys in there? I get 2 die. I'm going to spend all my power to get 4 dice. Oh, hang on. Oh no, these are already discarded. All right, here we go. I need 3s. Oh, okay, so I got 2. That's not bad. I got 2. 1, 2. So I get 2 more experience. 1, 2. All right, and then that was his 4th action, right? 1, 2, 3. Attack was 4. All right. So you have Hulk. You haven't taken any damage yet, though, so you don't have a lot of, because he's 4 attack. He's going to attack me next turn when he comes in there. Actually, all those guys are going to attack me on next turn. So let me.
I have not been attacked at all.
No, none of us have yet. We've actually done pretty good. Neither one of us have. See, this is good for these guys down here. My vibranium claws. 1, 2, 3. See, I'd go 3, but I wouldn't be able to attack because I don't have that extra action. No matter where I go, right? If I go 1, 2, 3, I don't get to attack.
And why not Hulk?
Hulk can. I'm just trying to see what Black Panther can do.
But he has him.
I don't want to go in here. I mean, yeah, I could go 1, attack, 2, and then come back out for 3. That would get him gone and get me some XP. And you're still here to help me if I get overwhelmed. Yeah, let me do that. So I'm going to use 1 to come in here. Before attacking, vibranium claws, spend 1 power. How did he only have 1 power? We gave ourselves power at the beginning of the turn, right? Trying to think what I would have. Oh, do
we start with 4?
No, we start with 0 and we get 1 every round.
Oh.
I don't think I gave myself power. I couldn't have, because we're on round 3 now. And I haven't done anything I haven't done anything to reduce his power, because his thing is only for. Oh, it also lets me and re-roll dice. Oh, I used it to roll more dice last time. Okay. Yeah. All right. So I'm doing that to take him down by 1 hit point. I get to roll 2 dice, and then I get to re-roll any dice. All right. So a 3 is a hit. Don't need to re-roll. So he is gone. So that gives him 1 XP. And then for my 3rd action, I'm leaving that area. Definitely don't want to hang out there. All right. So now Hulk can smash. Because we kind of want Hulk to take damage.
He fainted.
He fainted.
Oh. What about that?
No, you can't jump through the wall. I mean, technically Hulk can smash through all the walls, but all right, so you go 1 in there. That's 1. So 2 is attack. With how many? 3?
3. So I need.
This is only your 2nd action, so just.
Nobody need 2 3s? No.
You need 1 3 technically. You only need 1 3 because that's going to level you up and give you a 4th action anyways. You don't want to spend any power. You're good. All right, so 1. So you got rid of 1, so you level up. All right. So that was your.
Oh, 1.
1 was going in. 2 was attacking.
I'm so confused with how many I need and how much I need.
You need
4.
4. You need 4.
4.
That's what you need.
1 4. With 3 die.
Hey. So 2. So that was your 2nd action. So give yourself 2 XP. All right.
Now
Now you have 1 more action. there's no reason to go in there. He's going to come into us anyways.
Happy, this one?
No, Iron Man.
Iron Man?
Iron Man's going to come anyways. So probably heroic trait. You want a heroic trait? Or, I mean, you can go in there. If you go in there with Iron Man, that just means you're taking the damage twice. Because he's going to attack because you're in there. And then he's going to take a second activation, which is attack again. Which technically wouldn't be bad, because of course that would give you more dice to beat up on him on the next turn. That's your choice. If he comes into the room with us, you'll only take 1 damage. If you go in the room with him, you'll take 2 damage.
But I need the damage.
But you need the damage to get extra dice, yeah.
I take damage.
All right, so your 4th action is going to give Tony Stark a hug. Hola, Iron Man. ¿Cómo estás? Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú? Quieren brains. Cerebrum. That doesn't work the same. Because brains, you can, with the Z sound for zombies, so it's brains.
Cerebros.
Cerebros. I wonder if that's what they say, like in the cartoons and stuff. All right, so that was all of his actions. Black Panther took all of his actions. All right, so now it's Zombies' turn. So they activate once in a straight line. They're making a roadblock. The bystander is going to go towards a superhero. This bystander is going to go towards a superhero, which technically is going up into this room because he can't go through the door. And oh, wait a minute, they're not supposed to move until the bad guys activate, which is fine. Iron Man activates on you twice. You lose 2 hit points. All right, then he moves. All right, zone 1. Dun dun dun. Oh, that's not good. All right, so you get 2 of these, and they immediately activate. Which means that they just move into this zone. Luckily, they don't attack, so Happy is still safe. Bystander in danger. So this is our last bystander. I mean, I'm missing some bystanders. Oh, no, that's a Koye. Because it's the only one we haven't found yet. So we know that's a Koye now. So there is Wong. We had Wong last game, so we know what Wong does. And then it says all walkers within range 1 activate. And there's no walkers around them, so we're good. And then the bottom. Oh, that's not good. So 1 extra activation. All runners take 1 extra activation. We have no runners. So that actually was good. All right. So flip over our thingies. +1 power. +1 power. All right. So we need to get that objective, and exit.
Wait, I didn't. So I lost 2.
Yeah.
2 lives here.
On your turn now, since it is your turn, we'll let you go first so you can beat up on Iron Man, so we can go to that
now I
room.
get 2 power.
So you get 2 power. And then to beat Iron Man, you need 4 hits.
So 4
4 4s. Yep. And you start with 3 die. Now again, you can attack him multiple times, but you only have so much power, right? That you can spend each time.
So I could do.
You could do half and
I could do
half. You want to try
7.
that?
Let's do.
Or just do it all and just go for broke.
No, let's do. Oh wait, I didn't.
You could also search for heroic trait first.
Oh my god. Let's have a heroic trait.
Ambush. Oh. Spawn 1 walker in your zone, then draw another trait card. All
No,
right.
bueno.
So you got a buddy. Hola. Did you bring some cervezas, por favor? True Grit. Discard when enemy moves into your zone. Perform 1 free attack. All right. Well. All right. So that was your first action. So that's 1 of 4.
So I'm going to get 2 extra dice.
All right.
And I need 4 4.
4 4s.
And if I get 3 or 2, nothing.
Nothing.
Nothing happens because
Nothing
there's
happens.
1 person. 1 zombie.
Well, because you have to take out Iron Man before you could even take out that walker. That's where the target priority comes in. Wow. Got a 4, a 4, a 5, and a 5. Putting the smackdown on our old friend. All right, so that gets you 4 XP for Poquito. Wasn't if you would have gotten 1 more, you would have taken out that other zombie, but okay. So now that was your second action. So third,
so now I can,
yeah, just
I need
roll
3.
3.
I need 1 4.
Yeah, I only need 1. So
I
only
think I spent all my luck in the previous roll.
probably.
We know.
2 6s. Wow, Anthony's having good luck with the dice today. So that gives you 1 XP. All right, so that was your third action. Fourth action, you really can't open that chest, so you probably should just start coming back towards the exit.
So who's gonna get the chest?
I'll take Winter Soldier up there and get the chest and get J. Jonah Jameson.
But now to get out, do I have to come back the same way?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, there's no door in that other building. All right. So I'll do Winter Soldier. 1, 2, 3, 4. So.
But
all
how
right.
did you get in that room?
1 through that door, 2 through that door. 3, 4.
So the door that has to be open is...
Key. Well, this one's already open. There's only 2 doors into this one. That one down
Oh, I see.
You can do this. I mean, I didn't do this because it has you do the setup that way, but I guess for, if it makes it easier to see.
Oh, and then just flip it?
Yeah, you can just flip it once it's done.
No, it's fine. I thought there was one of these doors in every room.
Oh, no,
but it's
no,
only
no.
the
Yeah,
street,
it's only
the outside.
only certain rooms. That's fine.
Is the okay. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fine.
But then why before it was going to do something like that and you...
What, go in there? I don't know what I'm doing. My OCD's bothering me now. I don't know why I spun all those around. All right. So that was everything for Winter Soldier. He gets 5 XP because he got the chest. And then I have J. Jonah Jameson, which stops people from spawning on me. All right. So we need to open up these doors. So it's best probably for me to open the door. And then you can come up after. Or do I want to rescue Wong? Because these guys are going to come up here soon. If Wong dies, which technically he's going to come towards where we are, but if a bystander dies, we have to discard. We lose 1 power, and we have to discard a trait card if we have one. And unfortunately, that zombie is up there, so there's no way to. I need to open these doors so that way you can go 1, 2, 3. You're still not going to be able to get in. You're still at 3, right, with vision? Yeah. That's fine. So I'm only at 3 with Black Panther too. So 1, 2, 3, I could go there. I wouldn't be able to open up the door, but at least I'd rescue Wong. Which allows me to re-roll my misses. I think I'm doing that. All right. I'm going to go 1, rescue Wong. 2, 3. All right. So Black Panther's done. So
Vision.
We basically have to go in there and get that objective, and then we can leave.
So 1,
Mm-hmm.
2,
Mm-hmm.
3.
All right.
No 4 yet.
No 4 yet. All right. So flip over your thingamajiggy. I guess I don't know what it's called. It got a technical name. It's like tracker or something. All right. So
Thingy.
So they're going to actually attack because Happy Hogan was still there. So Happy Hogan es muerte. Which means we both lose 1 power. All of our characters lose 1 power if you have it. And you have to discard 1 trait.
Why did he die? Why did he die?
Because this guy activated and killed him. He's going to activate and go here. They're all going to activate and go here.
It's a meeting.
It's a meeting. It's a union meeting. They're discussing how to properly repair the roads. All right. No supervillain. Oh, superhero. Who is it? Don't be Doctor Strange. Don't be. Doctor Strange automatically teleports to us. Oh, okay, Cap. We can deal with Cap. We can deal with Cap. All right. Extra activation. All zombie heroes. So he moves once, activates once, activates twice. Now, if we want to attack these guys, they're blocked by Cap. That's a bad thing. Because Cap has his shield to block and cancel the hit. All right, well, that was number 2. That was for this one. So 3. And that actually would have done nothing if we didn't have Cap out there. Because that would have been a blank card, kind of like the other time. And 3 businessmen. The 3 wise men. 1, 2. I guess they weren't too wise. They weren't smart enough to run from the zombie who was probably going like 1/8 of a mile per hour. All right. So that's everything spawned, everything activated. All right. So we get 1 power. Flip our thingies over. All right. So if you go in, you can open, go in, and shoot. If I go in, I would do 1 to open, 2, 3. I can't attack. If I open the door, I can't attack. Because I don't have enough actions. I don't have 4 actions. If you open the door, then actually, which way? You were here, right? Mm-hmm. 1, 2, 3. You should have gone the same spot I was. That way we can both go in the same door. Although we both need to come out that door.
1, 2,
3. Technically, then we both still need to go out that door. But I guess it doesn't matter. We need to go out this door too. So yeah, going that way, I'm kind of in a bad spot.
So 1 is opening.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah. All right. So we know this is Okoye. Okoye. And then we need to spawn un zombie. Oh, no, not un zombie. 4 zombies. That's a lot of zombies. All right, and then pew pew.
Pew pew. So pew
You get 3 by default.
I need todo.
All right, well, you gotta spend your power. 2 more. All right, what do we got? Dun, dun, dun. So you only need 1s, or you need 4s. So 1, 2. You took out 2. I mean, two's better than nothing. That gives you 2 experience. Oh, just shy of getting your 4th action. If you got 3 of them, you'd have been fine. This lets you reroll though, right? Spending 1 power.
Reroll any misses.
Oh, but you should.
I spent the power.
We keep forgetting that. Rewind.
No.
Yeah, we got to remember we got to remember not to spend all the power, because it seems like we always do that, and then we have a card that lets us do something else. All right. I can't get in there either, even with Winter Soldier. 1, 2, 3. I'd get in there, but I wouldn't be able to attack. And the problem is Cap is going to get 2 activations next turn, meaning he'll hit a couple of us. So if I go 1, 2, 3, 4, I still can't attack him. I won't be close enough. If you smash, you get to do a lot of die. Oh, if you go out the other door, you could throw the Avenger sign. Actually, I could do that too. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I don't have enough actions. I think you could. 1, 2.
How? Here?
3. No. We're both the same distance away. Neither one of us could throw the Avenger sign. Dang it. I want to throw the Avenger sign. Well, one of us would be able to throw the Avenger sign if the other one opened the door.
So what do we have to do now? Just get the objective?
Get the objective, and all of us
the-
need to exit.
We don't
Like I
need
said,
to
the
kill
problem is next turn he gets to activate twice. So activate once his move, not going to do anything. Activates twice his move, so he's going to be in our zone. These guys are going to move once up into here. The problem with that is that's our escape route.
Yeah.
Which we would have to spend an extra action. I think it's an extra action per enemy in their zone. So that would be, we wouldn't be able to leave. There's too many enemies. We have to take these guys out. So that's what I was saying. You can either go in there and smash. I can't. 1, 2, 3. No, he's still 3. So both of my guys are too far away. You're the only one that can get in there to smash. So you're gonna have to Hulk smash.
1.
Yep.
2.
All right, so that's 2. All right, so you get 3 by default. Oh, you forgot to add +2 for your damage. +2 power.
No, I did.
At the beginning of your turn, you get +1 at the beginning of the round. You get +2 at the beginning of your turn.
Okay.
All right.
So I need todo. Well,
you have to go after him first. Cap has 3. When his zone is attacked, roll 1 die for each successful hit. Roll 5+, cancel that hit. So he's going to block attacks. You have to re-roll hits. And or you don't re-roll hits, you roll another die to see if you get a 5, and if you do, it blocks that hit. So you're kind of right. You kind of need everything.
so I will use 7 dice.
All right, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so you need to get 3 hits.
So 3 4s.
4s. Yeah. 3, 4 hires. But then we also have to reroll. So you got 1 hit, 2 hit, 3 hit, 4 hits. You got 4 hits. Now you need to roll this die 4 times.
I need to get what?
Less than a 5. 4 times.
I can do that.
You can do that. All right.
Uno,
So.
dos,
Uh,
tres. This is not good.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. You're good. He only had 3 hit points. You had 4 hits.
Are you sure
You're good.
that this doesn't count?
It doesn't matter. It blocked one of them, but you still have 3 hits.
I see. Okay.
So, adios, Capitan America. So you get 3. 3 and 1. Poquito. All right, so that was 1, 2. Attack was 3, so you have 1 more attack. So you can do 1 more attack with 3 dice. And maybe you'll take out at least one of those guys, because they're 2 hit points each. Oh, no. Stop. Sorry. Hang on. You don't have enough hit points if you don't have enough hit points if you stay there. You need to leave. That doesn't count because it didn't hit the dice tray. You don't have enough.
That was me.
You don't have enough hit points. Leave.
Okay, leave.
Your last action.
What?
Leave.
Oh, leave.
Yeah, because you don't have enough hit points if all these guys hit you.
Oh.
Because they would all activate on that square and all do 1 damage. Okay. All right, so that was everything for Hulk, right?
Yeah.
I wish you would have had Thunderclap. You didn't have that unlocked yet. All right. Dang it. 1, 2, 3. I need a 5th action. I don't have a 5th action. And he only has 3 because he hasn't leveled up. 1, 2, 3 would just put me right in the middle. But it would make him easy to kill if I could get in there. That's fine. If they go up in here, then I can get them on the next turn. That's fine. All right, so Bucky, I'm going to have him do a trait just because maybe I'll get something good. Discard during your turn, spend 1 power, select 1 zone within range 2. All enemies in that zone activate and attempt to move towards your zone. Oh. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ooh, that'll work. All right, so I'm going to use tactical. No, I just spent a turn doing this, so I don't have 4 anymore. I was going to go down and taunt them all towards me, and then I was going to run up to get away. All right, tactical doesn't do me much good. All right, that was 1, 2, 3. I'll come in here. That way we should be good for the next turn. 4. Are you gonna pew pew?
I think so. Pew pew.
You get 3 die. You'd rather not spend any. Well, you don't have any power. How do you not have any power? Did you not give yourself +1 at the beginning of the turn? But vision hasn't gone yet.
Don't know.
Oh no, vision already went. You just forgot to flip this over. We're still on that turn. You forgot to flip that over.
Oops.
That's right. All right, so yeah, it's Black Panther. So 1, 2, 3, and he doesn't have 4. That's fine. 1, 2, and then 3, I guess. Unstoppable. Discard when attacking and spend 1 power and -1 toughness. I already have that ability. That's the worst draws. Black Panther both times has gotten that, and he can't even use that card because he already has that ability. All right, so everybody's flipped over now. All right, so the zombies activate, so they go up 1. They go up 1. He goes 1. They go 1. They go 1. Bystanders. Activate, after enemies activate, any bystander moves 1 zone towards the closest hero unless enemies in the current zone. Okay, so there's enemies there, so she won't move. All right. So, number 1. None of us is red yet, right? None of us is orange? No.
No.
All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Dos. Hey, there is a bright side. It says if you run out of things, then they don't. You can't put them on the board. It says, lucky you. Oh wow. 1, 2, 3, 4.
No,
5,
we're
6.
going to die.
There you go. Zombie pile. Again, at least it wasn't Doctor Strange because he would teleport right to us and then just attack. Because he gets 2 activations, so he teleports and gets an automatic attack. All right. So flip over, power up, power up, power up. All right. So Black Panther can't leave and Vision can't leave because there's zombies in there. So I can go in there and weaken those brutes with Black Panther. So although Hulk is going to have a lot of dice to roll 2, but it's 2 per hit. All right, so let's have Vision take out those zombies. And then you can go get the objective. And then that allows me, if you get rid of both of them, and you can get a Collier if you want. Once during your turn, you may spend a power to perform a free melee attack. Hang on, what was that? Let me, 3 for Black Panther. 1, 2, 3. Oh. That way I can come in here and attack with my Vibranium Claws, which makes them only 1 instead of 2. If you can take both of those guys out.
So I need 2 4s.
You get to roll 3 dice, and you need, 2 4s. And then, and remember you get the, no, that's for range though, right? After ranged, well, you are ranged, so it's automatic, so you can re-roll. Wow, 0. Okay, spend that 1 power.
If I needed to get 3 2s, I wouldn't have.
Yeah, if you had to get 3 2s for some type of special ability that you get to, power up with. Well, 1.
No.
I did not. All right, so that was your first action. Second action, you want to attack again? Oh, 1 XP. So you actually get.
Oh, 1 action more.
And you get 1 action more. All right, attack the other guys.
I need 1 4.
Technically, you didn't have to spend your 1 power because it was just another action, but either way. There we go.
Yes.
All right, so you get 1 XP for that. So that is your second action. Third action, you go in here. Fourth action gets our last objective.
Now escape.
Now escape. All right, so my first action, I'm going to come in here and party with the party people. Vision isn't fun. He's not a party person. These guys here, this is where the party's at. But can you not be smashing me? Smash this way. Bucky, guard our backs. All right, there we go. So I am going to, that was 1. 2 is attack. I only have 2 die unless I spend my power. But I get to spend a power to re-roll any misses. And for me, it only takes 1 die to kill something, but there's 4 guys there. So I'm going to spend 1 to get 1 more die, because that'll give me at least 3 of the 4 guys. So what was that? It was 1. This is my second action. And I need 3 or higher, so that knocked out 2. Do I spin the 1 to re-roll that 1? Or do I save that power for my next? I think I'm going to save the power for my next action. Okay, so that gets rid of 2, which gives me 2, which gives me a 4th action. So that was my second action. I'm going to spend a power to roll 3. And I got a 4, 6, and a 3. That definitely knocked him out. So adios dos mas. So that gives me 2 more. 1, 2. Woohoo! And then for my 4th action, Black Panther ran away. All right, which means Winter Soldier runs away. Sorry, Vision. Which means Paquito runs away.
My Vision is there.
Vision's got to get out. That's fine. They're not going to get in his. He's got 1 guy he's going to have to deal with to get out. That's all. He's got to go out here and kill that 1 guy.
So he does not need the chico.
No, not really. I wouldn't waste the action just in case you have to attack that guy a couple times.
Okay.
All right. So everybody activates. So I'm gonna go up, go in. All you guys come in. You guys go up. You guys go up. All right. So number 1 is 3 zombies. Whoop. So he is going to do 3 of these guys, and they get an activation. Technically, they go this way and this way. We'll say this way. And then the one at the bottom. Oh, just 2 runners. We haven't seen runners in a while. This is the first runners we've had in a little bit.
Yeah.
All right. That's it. So get your power. Flip over your card. All right. So 1 would get you here. 2 gets you here.
3 attack.
3 is attack, so you get 3 dice.
So I need 2 force.
You have to have 2, so you probably want to spend that power. Yeah. Unless you want to save it for your reroll, just in case you get a lot of misses.
Yes.
Right.
Don't move it.
Oh, 2 hits. So 1 experience for you. So that was 1,
Experience, yeah.
2, attack was 3, 4, and exit. There we go. So that is a victory for mission numero 1.
It was
That's
not
a lot
easy.
it was not easy, but that was a lot of zombies. We did really good though. We did a good job managing
You
what
were
we
not
had there.
attacked at all.
Nope, my guys are still at full hit
My
points.
Vision wasn't either.
Yeah.
He was, but kind of like on purpose.
You want him, yeah. You kind of want him to get
Yeah.
to 3 like everybody else. You want Hulkito to go down to 3 like everybody else, so that way you can get that extra power. And once Hulk can have that extra power,
He's really good.
he's really good. I mean, he's just knocking everything out. All right, so let's go ahead and flip over. We're going to give our first impressions. All right, so this is our first time ever playing a Zombicide game. How are you liking it? Standees over miniatures. I think I prefer standees. We like miniatures. So of course, we're going to give our first impressions on this version of the game. Now, of course, once we get the Kickstarter version, we play as the zombies. Plus, of course, the component changes will give a first impressions there as well. We usually do on all the expansions to say, do the expansions actually help or hurt anything? Now this copy, just for forewarning or for pre-notification, advanced notification, we will be giving away this painted copy at some point in the future as part of our Extra Life charity giveaway. Don't know if we're going to put it in our big donation giveaway that we're going to do for game day, or whether we're going to put it in at our milestone giveaway, which is when we finally exceed the amount of money we raised last year. So if anybody's watching at this point in the video, now you know. If somebody did not watch this part of the video, they don't know. All right, so the first thing is the components. Just for the low-level zombies, I mean, I like the variety. Like, I was thinking that too. It's like, oh, they're just regular human zombies. I like it better when they're shield officers, multiple man, and Hydra. I think that's going to be cool. So the first thing is the components. So it's kind of a mixed bag, right? Because we have components that are going to be in the Kickstarter version, and then as Thrill Jammin's talking about, components that are made for this, which is specifically these standees, the dials, the lack of a player board to track your XP and stuff. But overall, what did you think of all the components?
But this tracks the XP. I like the components.
Yeah,
I love this
do.
one.
These track the XP. On the Kickstarter version, it's a tray, and you have a little pin that you move.
Something like this?
No, it's like a pin. You ever played Battleship?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay,
it's like
okay,
a little
okay.
pin. You just move a little pin. So no, I do. I would say for $35, the components in this are great. What you get for $35 is leaps and bounds what you would normally get in a $35 game. Like Audrey said, these trackers are nice. They work. They serve their purpose.
They are not too big.
Yeah, not too big. They're great. Your little tracker paperclip things.
Yes.
We always say these are nice to have.
Yep.
Audrey did hit hers I think once or twice. So that is a possible thing that could happen, is you might accidentally move it. It's a cooperative game. Who cares, right? The miniatures, I like that they did at least come with miniatures. Miniatures are great. I painted these up probably in like 2.5 hours using the slap chop technique, which, like I said, I'll have a video going up of how to paint. I painted Hulk. I hope he was in frame. If not, it's going to be very weird. But I like that they came with miniatures, at least for the heroes. The standees are nice. And I get, again, to keep cross down. They're paper standees. But I like acrylic standees. If you're going to give me a standee now, I'm just addicted to acrylic standees. The only problem I can see with these, we didn't put them in the little bases because on camera, it works better not. But they will not fit back in the box. And that's a component, right? They will not fit back in the box on their standees if you want it to be a nice, tight fit. I have them all in bags, which I'll have my unboxing video to show how I got it all to fit in the box. But I think that's one thing that is, if you're having to take the bases on and off, that's going to start to damage this over time. Whoa! No! Oh, we lost Happy Hogan. Hogan down. Hogan's heroes. The cards are good. The boards, like most people said, there's a little bit of warpedness to them. I don't know if that is a quality of cardboard issue, a humidity issue, a combination of those two. I don't think it affected the gameplay any though. And over time, I think they would start to flatten out. You can put something heavy on them and usually fixes them. Some people say just do one small little bend, it'll fix it up just fine. The dice, I like that there's dice. I don't like that there's only 6, because it did seem like
you may need more.
You may need more. Now, on average, I never rolled more than 6, but Hulk did. And I think that was one thing they said, was there's really only a couple characters that would ever roll more than 6 on average. Because even if I had full power, I would only roll 6 here.
Yeah.
And if I had full power, I'd only roll 6 here. So.
But the Wasp... Oh, no, she does 2.
Yeah, 2. Yeah, so she would be 6. Now, Vision would be 7.
Yeah.
Vision would be 7. Spider-Man would be 7. Yeah, so it'd have been nice if there was 8 dice instead of 6, but I mean, I'm not going to complain about it. I do like that they're unique dice. They're, they got the little Zombicide, zombie teeth for the one. That's cool.
And blood for the rest.
Yeah, blood for the rest. They're supposed to be like little bullet wounds. Now that is one thing that's kind of weird is they use the standard Zombicide dice instead of making them special for marble. Right, this is just their regular Zombicide dice. The board's colorful. Everything's pretty readable, pretty legible.
It has lots of details.
Yeah, lots of details. No, I again for $35.
I really like it.
Like you can't beat the component quality that's in this. Like it's a 5 out of 5 at price point. And even if they were to charge like, I don't know, $50 for this, I still think you're getting a lot of good stuff for even $50.
Yeah.
You're getting quite a bit here. And if, of course, as always, we mentioned earlier in the video, we do have a link down below to Amazon. Support the channel, or more than support the channel. Support the Ninos, because our Amazon dollars do go towards them as well. I use dice track, health, and power. Didn't care for the paperclip thingies. Oh, he's uses dice. Yeah, I could see that. Using, rotating dice and things like that would work well. Cowboy, don't you have to spend extra to move if zombies are in your square? Or does Hulk have a passive for this? Was there a zombie in your square? No, Hulk doesn't have a passive for it. That's Wasp that has that. But when you left, there was no zombie in your square yet, was there? Was the zombie in your square before? Before
was...
No, because the zombie was here, and then he moved.
There was one, right?
There was one left. We would have beaten him anyways. Either way.
I think, I'm not sure.
We probably messed up. But yeah, that's fine. Yeah, he would have had to spend... Hulk would have had to spend an extra action point, but Hulk had 4 action points. Still would have gotten out. So, no big deal. Next is the mechanics. Again, we've not played any other Zombicide games, so I can't say the things that are different, that they've streamlined. I know some things are not in this. Like, I know there's a bang or a sound effect, which is in the Undead or Alive that we're getting, which the zombies are attracted to the bang symbol, or the bang sound, right? Because of gunfire, and they're like, oh, and they go that way. But the dice rolling, I like that. I like the power-ups and the upgrades you get. The limited turns makes it very tight. Like you really got to plan out what you're doing.
Yeah, that's nice.
The only thing, and I kind of said it in Quackalope's video, and I think I might have even said it on Undead or Alive, I really wish there was a way to heal. Like, I wish there was just a way to heal, right? Or a better. The problem is, I get that if you allow them to heal, then it takes away some of that sense of like danger, right?
The planning, yeah.
But like, say you just get a bad card pull at the very beginning, and one of your characters takes 2 damage right off the cuff. Or there was one point, was it this game or the other game where, no, it was this one, where I said the Hulk can't be out there because he's going to have 3 guys hit him at once and won't be able to. It was when you were here.
And with the Wasp, it happened too. She had, I think, 2 only.
Yeah, but like Hulk would have died if we would have left him here. We had to move him out because there's no way to heal. You can always house rule it, right? That for your entire turn, you rest and you basically heal 1. Right? That way it's not overpowered. Just something like that I think would make it a little bit better. But otherwise, I like the mechanics. They call this a beer and pretzels game. There's not a lot of overhead. It's very easy.
No, I thought it was when I saw everything, I thought it was going to be very complicated.
Yeah, no, and it's not. It's you go through, you open doors,
you move,
you kill zombies. All right, anything else about the mechanics you like or don't like?
No, I don't think I disliked anything. I mean, the healing, yeah, I thought we were going to heal, but it was like we didn't need it, but maybe we were.
Yeah,
lucky.
we did. Now, again, this is only the second mission. I imagine they get more difficult as you go.
Yeah.
Again, we're going to play the Captain America scenario that is on CMON's website on Halloween week. Halloween week, we're just playing a bunch of spooky games and different like things like that. Check our community tab to figure out what day we're playing that. But we're going to play that scenario, and that scenario is rated as hard. So I imagine we're probably going to lose that one. So we'll see. And that kind of goes into the difficulty. The first 2 scenarios we played, The first one definitely wasn't difficult, although I do feel like we had more issues. And I think it's because the map is smaller. And that's something else. The maps here are only 4 tiles. The maps for the Kickstarter can be up to 9 tiles. So the zombies will be further away. You have more that you have to move, and which means that those zombies aren't going to get taken out as quickly.
Yeah.
So you're going to have bigger swarms and stuff like that as well. But because it's further away, you have that opportunity to stay further away from the zombies too, I think. So in that first game, the tutorial, it was only 2 tiles. It was very close, so the zombies were always there. Here, at a certain point, we just ignored them as they started coming in and taking over, taking over the city. So I didn't find that was too difficult, but I do know that this is a game that's easy to play, hard to win. What about you? What did you think of the difficulty?
Same. I don't think it was difficult to play. I mean, there are many things to do and all that, but actually I didn't even miss that much of player aid. So we had...
Yeah, there wasn't... Yeah, so there's no player aids. Yeah, there's no player aids that kind of go through the abilities. So that kind of goes back to the components.
Yeah.
Player aids are nice. I like player aids. I don't know why this day and age, and almost every reviewer says it, which is why it's very ironic that companies don't do it. How much does it cost to print 4 more of these cards, or even put it on the... I mean, I understand you don't want to really put it on the back of this card
because
you might accidentally mess with your little thingamajiggies, but put it on the back of this.
Something this small, because actually the action is just like... The thing is that the 3 actions can be anything, and then you gain another action, and then so... I don't know, but
we never got to orange and red. So I imagine in later scenarios you're going to hit orange and red. So we didn't even get to see all the mechanics and the difficulty because these are meant to be shorter. And that is, I see a downside of this particular one is because of that smaller map size, it may or may not scale very well. Now, this one, of course, can only be played at 4 players, whereas the other one, like I said, can be played at 6. And I forget how many the expansion lets you play at. Maybe somebody in chat will know. I can't remember if it adds another 2 players or another 4 players. But yeah, you can play with a lot of people with the expansion there. But this one is only 4. Thrill Jammin's played 2E, Black Plague once, prefers Marble Zombies because it's simple, more straightforward, and love the IP. Yeah, and I think that's going to be the biggest thing is the IP. We're going to have the Undead or Alive, and I do feel that Audrey will not play that for 2 hours like we did with this one. Actually, we only played, it was about an hour and some change because we've been doing our first impressions, but it's 10 now.
It's 10 also.
Yeah, but did you even know it was 10? No, because we had fun playing.
Yeah.
So that leads into fun at 2.
Yes.
It was fun at 2. I didn't feel like it was too much upkeep to control 2 characters. I know a couple times you kept forgetting to flip your little activation token. So like the one time we thought Vision could go again
and I forgot a couple times the
extra abilities. But would you have remembered them if you only had 1 character?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I normally forget.
But that's really the only difference between playing at 2-player and playing at 3 or 4 players is the amount of characters you have to control. I don't feel that it's too hard to control 2. Maybe once you start getting them leveled up to where now you have to remember that they have these extra abilities. So when you're planning out your moves, it might get a little bit more. But I still had fun playing it at 2 players. And guess how we're going to play it? At 2 players. So that's a good thing. And last thing is the theme. So there's 2 themes going on.
Marvel
and zombies.
I like the Marvel.
She likes the Marvel.
But the zombie part is not very...
Gross?
Gross.
Oh, did you take a look at the big boy? No. Don't look at the big boy. So that is one thing. Audrey actually has tryptophobia, right?
I think that's what it is in English, yeah.
Tryptophobia. It's basically a phobia of holes. Or weird looking holes. Patterns. It's particular patterns because like I mentioned that somebody about like the English muffin being one of those patterns.
Yeah.
But bread isn't.
No, bread isn't.
Bread, see, so it's very weird. Some cheese. Yeah. So ugly, gross things Audrey
Holes.
doesn't much like. So when it comes to painting the minis, I'm gonna have to paint all the zombies. Now, most of the zombies are going to be small in this game. There's not a lot of big zombies, but in Undead or Alive, there's a lot of bigger ones that they made. So I could see her definitely not liking that theme as much. But otherwise, no, we love Marvel IP. Marvel is my favorite IP out. And I'm not even talking movies, right? Yes, I love the movies. We'll watch all the movies, TV shows, and we're enjoying them all. But I've read the comics since I was little. Always liked X-Men and Marvel. So anything that comes out that is X-Men or Marvel, I'm probably going to buy just so we can give it a try. And so far, we've liked most of the games. Now, the IP does help that, right? So if you're somebody who likes space, you may not like this as much. Although there is a Guardians of the Galaxy
I really like
so,
that.
you know. And a lot of people are saying they want to take the there's a space Zombicide, take that and combine that with the Guardians of the Galaxy, so you have different map tiles. So that'd be kind of cool. But yeah, we like the theme. I even like the zombie thing. I mean, I'm wearing my Walking Dead shirt today because my zombie shirt could have been this or my Negan. I had one where Negan from The Walking Dead with his baseball bat. All right. Have you seen the What If episodes and zombies? Make this game so much fun. Yeah, so I did watch all the What If episodes. Audrey didn't because I think she walked past when the zombie episode was on. So she decided not to watch any of them with me. So she didn't watch any of the What If episodes. If it is revealed that they might have some of that being mentioned in Secret Wars or Into the Multiverse, or not Into the Multiverse, the multiverse saga, whatever, then she might have to watch them, or I'll just have to give her the cliff notes. Yeah, I think that is it. So again, we will be playing this again during Halloween week. So if they want to watch us play again and probably get our America's butt, there you go. It's still looking good, even in zombie form, handed to us. What do they need to do?
Subscribe. Activate notifications. Follow us on social media.
Follow us on social media.
And
all that YouTube stuff. I guess now it's not even all that YouTube stuff. All that content creator stuff.
Oh, because it's
all
not
that,
only YouTube.
and all that stuff. We'll just have to change this to and all that stuff. There we go. But until next time, guys.
Adios.
Peace.